Oh my god, it's so loud. I only got 10 minutes, so we gotta go fast. I made this video last week, and then it didn't record. And I can't even tell you what I talked about because I talk about a lot of nothing. Talk about a lot of gosh dang nothing. Oh, I will talk about though. I've mentioned this. Joe Miller fix. Just recently got into them things. Cause I feel like watching edits is one thing, but whenever you make that trek into fanfic territory, whoa, it's getting a little bit serious up in here. So one of the things that I've been, seeing stuff that people recommend Joel Miller fix. The 4th of July was a big one. Oh my god, funnily enough, birthday is in July. It's coming up. Me and my mom were born. You know what? I'm gonna get off track if I don't stay on track. 4th of July. Very good. It's not slow burn at all. It's angsty though, which is great. I love that. That's freaking fun. If I can't have slow burn, at least I'll have the angst. You know what I mean? But I have tried to. There's another one called Lavender, and they're like, this one's kind of a slow burn. I said, where? Where is y'all slow burn? I get it though. It's Joe Miller. You've been burning for that man for a while. Why do you need to? But I need that yearning, and there is yearning in the 4th of July, even though it's not slow burn yearn. It's a yearn. And it's so very good. And at first you think that it's just going to be a little bit spicy. You're like, oh, this is spice all over. No. Wait a minute now. Give it a chance. There's actually some plot to this. Whenever it started getting, actual, I was like, oh, this is like a story. I was like, this is great. And the writing's pretty great too. I was like, this is what I want. I watched Tombstone, speaking of. I know you're probably like, how does that correlate? How is that connected? Watched Tombstone for the first time. 23 years. You know what's funny? It's not funny at all. I rode horses and all that, grew up around chickens. I have family who have a farm. And so they're like really into the Western. They are Western. They are. They have a really thick, they say Saturday, Sunday, washcloth. That's the type of, that's where I'm from. And they had Tombstone. And I remember vividly seeing that DVD case. And I was like, no, I'm not going to watch that. Even though they were like, this is a good movie. I was like, man, I'm not going to watch it. I simply refuse. I don't know why. I was so headstrong about not watching it. How foolish of me. You fool. So I finally watched it 23 years. Do you know what did it? My best friend, oh, Marsha dear, love you. Known me for a long time. She's known me for over 10 years, so of course she knew just what to send me to get me to watch this. She sent me an edit of Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday. She said, this is like the best a man has ever looked. And I said, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Maybe I should watch this movie, so I did. The movie's actually good. Like, the movie's good. The movie was so good. And I'm actually surprised I haven't watched it sooner. Not only because, that was a really, really good looking man, but in Supernatural, they literally have an episode called Tombstone, and Dean talks about how he's like, Tombstone, tells Cass, I made you watch it, Kurt Russell. And then Cass goes, yeah, with the gunfights and tuberculosis, I'm your Huckleberry. And I probably should have watched it right then and there, but I didn't. And that was a mistake on me. It was great. And I love Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday. Best character out of that whole entire movie. Fact that he didn't win an Oscar, outrageous. Outrageous. What do you mean you're not going to give that man an Oscar? Why? Best character. And it's a real person, so I don't even know if I can say character, but best interpretation of that man. I think that he did a great job. Every time he was on screen, oh my god, you couldn't take your eyes off. Even if you wanted to. There could be an incoming call. Super important. I don't know. What would be important? You just won $100,000. And I don't think I could pick that thing up because he's on the screen. I'm like, is that really worth? Like, he's right there. So it was a great movie. 10 out of 10. I will watch again. Everything about it was phenomenal. Oh yeah, by the way, we're like in the floor today. We're not up on my bed. I already made my bed and I didn't want to sit up on it again. So we're on the floor. Second of all, I have these pins in my hand because they are the best pins. They are, what is this brand? I don't know. It's Japanese stationery. And they are like a 0.35 millimeter tip. They write so nice. And I got black, red, and blue. Ooh, pretty great. I've been reading Spiderwick Chronicles. They're super easy reads, and sometimes when you're in a funk, like you want to read a real book instead of some spicy stuff, you kind of gotta, you want to just transition slowly, which I don't really think does this for me because I read those books in like 30 minutes and then I'm like, okay, time for a little sweet treat, and I go back to the fix. Because here's the thing, if I actually read, you're sitting on top of books right now. Give me 3 seconds. Ooh, I'm reading that book, but I don't even want to talk about that book because that book makes me want to throw up, makes me want to vomit. It's actually, I mean, like, the contents of it is not nice. Paul Owen. This will be interesting. Harry's. Harry. I think it's Christmas, Harry. Ooh. It was so hot yesterday. I was sweating buckets on my run. It was awful. I was like drenched. And I was just like, what the frick is happening to me? I'm losing every single liquid that I have in my body, and it's just... But then I got cool, and I was fine, and I realized that I was just over-exaggerating. So that's fine. I've come to realize, like, my mom and my brother like to say, you're so dramatic. And I say, wait a minute now. We are all dramatics in this house. This is not just a me thing, okay? Every one of you. There's 3 of us. Even our dogs actually are dramatic. So I take it back. Everybody in this household, dramatic. Don't come at me, Ricky Bobby, with that. I know that you are also dramatic. Try to tell me that I'm dramatic. I know that. Who do you think I got that from? Gosh dang. Oh my god, I tuned my guitar a full step down. Oh, sweetest freaking thing I ever did. And my mom, I was playing it. I was like, Mom, I know you can't hear a dang thing. She's like, I was like, I tuned this a whole full step down. I know you probably can't tell, but I can, and it's nice. And she's like, that's cool. I was like, yeah, it is. Thank you. Can't even remember. Oh, wedding coming up. Finally went and got a dress. Yeah, turns out I like dresses. Whenever I find a dress that I like, instead of being forced into a dress, because the last time I wore a dress, I was like forced into a dress because I had to be in a dress, and I didn't even get to pick the dang thing out. So maybe that's why I have such an aversion to dresses. But then we went, and I got a dress that I actually liked, and then I was like, oh, frick, this is great. I think I might wear dresses now. I think I might wear dresses all summer long. Who knows? I don't know. But then I realized I have no dresses except for that one dress, so I would have to go buy more dresses, which is a conundrum because, you have to actually go out and buy the dresses. They don't just appear into your closet because you want them. How great would that be if I like what if I just appear? So yeah, the grip of mustached man. Mustached man? No, baby. Men. Plural. The grip of mustached men. Ooh. I love them. I love me a mustache man. It is great. It's phenomenal. As I said, I only have 10 minutes. Wow. And that time is about up. So what is something? I don't know. Oh my god, what's the weather? El Paso, Marty Robbins, gunfighter ballads. That's messages, it's not. It's 60 right now. It's gonna get up to 84. It was 90 like 2 days ago, and it was hot. It was like scorching. I said, dang, I don't think I like that one bit. I don't think I like that one bit. Hold on. I literally, okay. I know that I say all the time I would treat him so right. I would. I literally would. I'm not. Actually, I love my family. I don't think I would take my celebrity crush to meet my family, though. I don't think I would. Not because I don't love them, but because they just wouldn't get it. They wouldn't understand. And also, if they said anything out of pocket, I would have to throw down. And I don't want to do that to my family, but if they did, I would. Anything new? Anything crazy happening? I'm so excited for the Fantastic Four movie and for the Superman movie. Anything? Oh my god. The Bad Guys 2 movie comes out. There's a lot of good movies coming out. They came out with the teaser for Benedict's season. I got them books, by the way. I got, not all of them. I only have Benedict's, Colin's, and Penelope's. Eloise's. And who the frick else do I have? Anthony's and Kate's. I was like, what's the other one? I don't have Daphne's, or Hyacinth's, or Gregory's, or Francesca's. But I also do have Queen Elizabeth and King George's. So I'm super excited for that. Benedict looks delicious. Sophie Beckett, oh, I love her. Oh my god, I can't wait. I want to freaking... She's treated so poorly by her stepmother, except for Posey. I like Posey. Her stepsister. She's great. Everybody else, I want to fight. How dare you treat her like that? I cannot believe. Benedict comes in and he's like, I'm not standing for this. And I said, no, you're not, because you're a freaking gentleman. I love a gentleman. It's great. I love a gentleman who can be gentle, but also, you know, a little bit of, whoa. Yeah, I hope that you're doing great. Who are we going to pull down? Hope that you're, oh, geez, I'm sorry. Hope that you are doing great. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Hope you have a great, wonderful weekend. Hope you had a great Mother's Day last week. And I love you. He loves you. Bye.